Today we are talking Elite Netball League, the home of walking netball, ladies netball, and kids coaching, all built with heart, hustle, and hope by two incredible women, Buddha Sali and Musabbiha Fakier, who is right here, one of the founders of the Elite Netball League. A very good morning to you, Coach. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good, thanks, and yourself. Thank you so much for having us today.
We are thrilled and we are happy to have you. You know, you are coach, and of course, we will be your players for today. You need to tell us what to do, where to score, and how to do, everything that needs to be done in the court. So if someone is listening, of course, they're watching you right here, joining us. And just take this time to introduce yourself into what do you do?
So, hi everybody. My name is Musabbiha Fakier, and I am one of the founders of Elite Netball League. I am the assistant manager. So, basically, we run a netball league for kids age 5 upwards.
Yeah.
And we do social games, we do tournaments, we just created a safe space for women and kids to play comfortably, to get active, make friends, and
Yeah, very interesting.
Don't worry, Coach, you got this.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so nervous.
Don't worry, because I can see even with the way you're talking, and I also noticed that your hands are shaking. Don't worry, you got you. Just imagine you're chatting with the kids.
Yeah, so Coach, we know that today we are celebrating Mandela Day, and it is 67 minutes, and I think, this whole conversation, half of it will be themed, into it in terms of what Nelson Mandela hoped, for sports in South Africa as a whole. So Mandela once said, sport has the power to change the world. So personally, have you seen netball change the lives of women out there, the youth, and the seniors that you work with?
Yes, absolutely. From the little kids upwards, we've seen how netball creates a space for girls to grow in confidence, to grow academically even, and for women, it creates a space that's just their own. They can come for an hour every Saturday just to play and to get out of their shell and to be free, just to have that space for themselves. And for walking netball as well, for the older ladies, it's given them also the opportunity to stay healthy and be fit in a comfortable space,
That's amazing. So you've created a space where everyone from the ages of 4 until 70 feel seen, and they also get to work out. So what's the most unexpected or heartwarming story that reminded you why you carry on doing the work that you're doing?
There are so many. There are like too many to count. There are parents that come to us that tell us how much the girls have grown, even in school, outside of the netball league, outside of playing netball, like at their homes, just them coming out, being more confident in themselves, being, it challenges you, it pushes you to become more social. It helps girls grow in every aspect of their lives, not just playing sport.
Yeah.
So, we have girls that started off really shy and quiet and didn't even know how to catch a ball, and then now they're confident, they're growing, they're moving on to other teams. It's amazing to see.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty amazing, and I see that you're speaking about with passion and compassion. So the ENL was born out of passion but also a purpose. What personal or societal gap were you able to reach or bridge with you and your co-founder?
So we started off Elite Netball with just a group of us, family and friends, wanting to get fit, wanting to stay active. And as we started playing, more people started playing, the league started growing. People would watch us play from outside and come approach us and say, how can we join? And there wasn't, in our areas, there weren't a lot of spaces for women to come and just play freely, without that pressure, without just for fun, just to stay fit, just to get active, and then it turned into something more. We started reaching out to other teams, and other teams reaching out to us from different areas, from different provinces even, just to get together. And we have created such a community within ourselves, just playing, having fun, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's good things that you're mentioning because when you speak about access, access and inclusion in sports in general. Because I remember when I was growing up, as the boys, we loved playing soccer, and with girls, most of the time when they have to play netball, I mean, netball needs you need a court and you need those poles where you can score, of course, your goals. But now it became exclusive, and it became undermined in a point whereby the court was built in my township for netball, but the guys now they use the court. Of course, it's boys, man. They're reckless everywhere they go. They use the court. They messed up, the court, and now netball didn't have a facility to use, right? So, in South Africa, do you think have we made sport feel too exclusive?
Sorry, can you please repeat your question?
Have we made sport too exclusive in South Africa in terms of who can get access to playing netball and saying no, girls in the township you can't play netball, girls in the suburbs you've got the facilities and things like that. Do you think South Africans have made sports exclusive?
I think yes, to a certain extent. But that's why it's important for us in communities to create those spaces for girls and to create those spaces for boys, you know. Like, it's up to us. It's up to us, ordinary people, to go and reach out and go to schools, to reach out to community leaders and tell them, look, we need this. Like, include us in this space. Let us have this space, you know, for the kids to grow. Like, that's what we need to do as South Africans, as everybody, you know.
Yes, very interesting. And we are creating spaces for everyone. As we are seeing here that you guys have created space from a 4-year-old to a 70-year-old to feel seen and included. So what's the most unexpected and heartwarming story that reminded you that why the work that you guys do matters?
So I think, like as I've mentioned before, there is so much, you know. But one story that really, like, you know, reaches out to me is there was this little girl that we were training. She started off with us when she was about 6 years old. And she's now 15 years old. And she's going off to play in a provincial team. And, you know, seeing her grow from that little kid till now, it's just like one of the most amazing things to witness, you know. Like, because you were there from the beginning and you saw this kid grow from strength to strength. We saw her struggle. We saw her cry when she lost matches. And now she's in such an awesome place. And
So maybe one who is watching and listening might be wondering, man, in terms of the conversation that we are having, including 4-year-olds to 17-year-olds. So let us go through some of the Elite Netball League, about them and what they do. So starting from humble beginnings, the ENL has grown into a thriving community hub for netball lovers for all kinds. And they proudly offer a walking netball, a slower-paced, low-impact version of the game, perfect for beginners, those returning from injury, older adults, or anyone wanting to stay active in a supportive environment. They have players from 16 to 70 years playing netball, as we mentioned, and also offer ladies netball, social yet competitive session for women looking to enjoy the game, improve skills, and build fitness in a friendly team environment. ENL provides a safe and welcoming space where women can focus on getting fit, having fun, and connecting with others in a supportive and empowering settings. Lastly, kids netball age from 4 to 17, age-appropriate coaching and games for children, teens focusing on fun, teamwork, and developing netball skills in safe and nurturing space. Very interesting thing that the Elite Netball League does. Everybody?
Yes, man, it's very interesting, man. And I also wanted to know, you know, in a culture of sports that actually prioritizes elite performances, we see that the ENL also embraces play and purpose. So how do you balance competition within the community?
So we try and coach our girls with the mindset that winning isn't everything. Growth is what's important, you know. So win or lose, we encourage our girls to encourage each other and to lift each other up instead of even other teams. We coach our girls with the mindset that they need to go in with obviously a winning mindset, but also you need to be compassionate to others and compassionate to yourself. We teach them that it's not only about winning. It's not the end of the world if you don't win, you know, but we push them to be the best. We push them to, you know, to go above and beyond
Yeah,
in
yeah.
sport and in life as well. But we also just teach them that it's not everything. You
Yeah.
know, winning isn't everything, but it is also important.
Yeah.
So we just try to keep the girls always positive,
Yeah.
always, you know, in a, I am going to grow. Whether I win or
Yeah.
lose from this, I will be okay, and
Yeah.
you know, I will get better each time.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Build those, personal attributes like your resilience, your strength, and things like that. Very interesting. So now, on women in sport, right? Many women say they lose touch with sports due to life responsibilities or past experiences. How does the ENL help women reclaim their confidence, strength, and identity through play?
Okay, so that is one of the, you know, the backbones of starting Elite Netball for
Yes.
ladies. So that 1 hour a day that they do play with us, that is their time to just be them,
Yeah.
to leave behind work, to leave behind their home lives,
Yeah.
and they just come and they have fun, they play, we have tournaments, we have games against other teams, and for just that short amount of time they just get to be themselves. And I feel like it's very important for women to exist in other spaces other than just, you know,
Yeah.
their work life and their home life.
Yeah.
They just need something that's their own.
Yeah.
And we try and do that through our games and
Yeah.
through, you know, building relationships with other teammates and stuff like that. We build friendships.
Yeah.
That goes beyond the court.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So Coach, with me, with my background in sports, just by looking in terms of even in South Africa, the standard, when you go to Google and just search netball South Africa, there are a lot of questions that people ask, and one of the question is, do netball players get paid enough? And the answer was a lot of provinces, they don't get enough, financial support to get those teams into the professional level, right? I don't know if you guys go through the information of finding out in terms of getting, the money from the Department of Sports and Arts and Culture, and knowing the information to say, okay, you guys, this is the money that the Netball South Africa deserves, and it did not get to you. So financially, are you guys involved in terms of knowing what's happening and improving the sports in SA?
We're not involved at that level as yet. All the money that sponsors our league are from either parents or from our own pockets.
Yeah.
Or we get like other small businesses to sponsor like things for the girls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We are not like fully affiliated with Netball SA yet in that sense, in a financial sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is the time for you guys to prepare yourself, because I have a clip here from 22nd April 2025 where the Netball CEO, Ms. Mudieri, was asked questions. I think as much as you guys are not involved, you need to know some of the things that are going on out there. So I just want us to watch this clip. You're going to hear what she will be asked, in court by Liam, right? So let us play this clip and hear how she answered the question that she was asked at the Portfolio Committee on Sports and Arts and Culture.
No. Okay. Then, on the Sport Proteas, in 2023, you spent 1,440,000 rand. In 2024, you spent 622,757 rand. I think we know what I'm going to ask. What was the consulting fees for? It's over 2 million rand in consulting fees. What were the consulting fees for? 2 million. There's netball players and coaches that are watching this now, wondering what happened to that 2 million. Couldn't my players get balls? Couldn't my players get kits? Couldn't my players get tackies? Couldn't my players get a court? But there's 2 million on consulting fees. What was the consulting fees for? Chairperson, I'm convinced that I was speaking English.
Yeah, Honorable Jacobs, I'm going to skip you. We have to reschedule a follow-up discussions.
So can I confirm, Chairperson, that she does not have the answers as we speak? That the CEO and members of the executive do not have the answers as we speak?
There's no responses. There's no responses.
There's no responses. They don't have the answers. They can't account.
So we have to get this on the latest stage, and perhaps, Honorable Liam Jacobs, may I request that you put that down on paper and that we get a response in due course.
So those are the concerning things, that were raised in court, and the 2 million rands on consulting fees was spent. So when you look at the standard of the netball in South Africa, do you think it is where it needs to be, according to you, coach?
Definitely not. I think that there is so much room for improvement in women's sports, not only netball, in soccer as well. Like we see this a lot, that women's sport is very much undervalued, and coaches are undervalued, and there's no reason for them to be. Women are excelling in sports in South Africa, and yes, we need to give them more attention. We need to allocate more funds to them, and we need to make sure that that they're seeing those funds, that they're getting what they deserve, because they're doing such amazing jobs. Yes.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, man, that's very interesting. So I've also noticed that you've grown from one location to leagues in Robertham, Mondio, and Brixton.
Yes.
So what has community support taught you about your leadership skills and the legacy that you also want to leave with the ENL?
So I think leadership is really about serving others. And we have such an amazing community. They support us through everything. And it's really, like, I only have positive things to say about our ladies, our parents, our players, our coaches. Like, everybody is so supportive. Whenever we need anything, like, they're there, no questions asked. We built such a space where it's just, there's only positive vibes. There's only everybody is so amazing.
Spreading positivity, of course. And let me come to you. I think this question is, directed to you personally in terms on healing through movement, right? We talk about mental health, but do we really value physical movement as a way to cope with stress, grief, and anxiety? What has sport healed in your own life?
In my own life, I would say that sport has really, it's an outlet for me. It helps me to relieve my stress of the week. As soon as I step on the netball court, I'm not thinking about anything else. It gives me that space to be, be free, to just, let loose every once in a while. And it really, after you step off the court, you feel so good about yourself. You feel so good in general, It's just like an uplifting, it uplifts your spirits every time.
Interesting, because as we're about to conclude our conversation right here, and I have seen that a lot of netball courts, especially in the township, they are close to non-existent. We see them there and there, and a lot of girls, they are also losing hope in the sport. I just want you to, give us your sentiments onto what message do you really have for a girl who feels hopeless, but they do have the passion for playing netball out there?
I would tell them not to give up and to reach out. To reach out to schools, reach out to netball leagues like our netball league, for example, and tell us your stories. Let us know how we can, help you. We need to also approach people who live in the area. We need to approach our community leaders, our counselors, just to get the girls the spaces that they need. We need to, as a community, we need to create those spaces for our girls. And we need our girls. Our girls need to, if they want those spaces, reach out to us. There's so many of us. But we're not as hard to find. It's not that easy to find. So I think social media also helps with that. So if they follow us on social media, send us a DM, send us a WhatsApp, Let us know how we can help you in your area. We can reach out for you. We can do all those things, know.
I think that's where our last question is heading now, in terms of people reaching out to you and where to find you guys.
Okay, so we are on Instagram at Elite Netball _ League. And we also have a WhatsApp number. Can we share that?
Yes.
So our number is 084 641 5682. You can reach out to us, send us a WhatsApp message, send us a DM. We're always there to help, always there to,
Coach, powerful words, profound, and it was really nice to have you here. Right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us right here in the Vooka Breakfast Show, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
We wish to see you guys there at Telkom, League, seeing on our big screens, and, giving all of the best hope that every player needs in South Africa netball.